It's been a month since he left your house, and you find out that he's actually going out on a date tonight. And I don't know what to do. I don't know, like all I want to do is scream, or I don't even want to scream. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm like...
Welcome back, family. Today we are going to review this modern woman who thought that it was a good idea to start posting on TikTok about how unhappy she is in her marriage. Following dumb TikTok advice, she kept throwing the idea of divorce in her husband's face, to the point that her husband agreed to move on with the divorce and replace her immediately. Check it out.
Y'all want to know what really sucks? Is finding out that your husband, who you're not even filed for divorce from yet, it's been a month since he left your house, and you find out that he's actually going out on a date tonight. We haven't even filed for divorce yet. Is that normal? Do men do that? Like, somebody answer me, men, women, I don't care who it is. Somebody just answer the question, is that normal for people to do? Because I downloaded the Stir app, which is for like single parents, and I almost vomited, and I deleted it because like I was nauseous just looking at it. And he's going out on a date tonight. I haven't been out on a date with him in over a year. How do you get over that? That's painful.
Do not feel sorry for this woman. I repeat, do not feel sorry for this woman. She listened to these angry modern women who was telling her to ask for a divorce because she was unhappy, and that is why her husband finally agreed and decided to replace her immediately. All she talks about on her TikTok page is how unhappy she is in her marriage, and all these modern women in the comment section kept on telling her that her husband is the problem and she needs to divorce him. And the worst part is that she agrees with every comment that tells her that her husband is the problem. Just have a look at the mental health of this woman.
And my husband is probably like, oh God, here we go again. But I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. All I know is that I don't want to feel like this. What about the medication? Why is it not helping right now? I thought that it was supposed to make me not do this and not feel this way. I can't do this again. All right. What do I do? What do I do in this moment? Do I go home and take care of myself? What do I do? And why am I feeling like this? I ate like crap all weekend. Maybe that's why. Whatever. I don't know. Bye.
I just want you to watch these insane videos of this woman for now so that you guys can understand what her husband was really enduring during all these years. Here she is again, crying and complaining.
I live the same day over and over and over and over and over again. I wake up in the morning. I get my kids ready for school. I come home, do Lord knows what, mom stuff, or nothing. And somehow it's 2 o'clock and it's time to go get the kids. I pick them up from school. We do after school activities, come home, have dinner, take a bath, go to bed. My husband comes home. After the kids go to bed, we sit on the couch for 10 minutes, and then I go to bed. And it's the same cycle over and over again. And I understand that nothing's going to change unless I change it. But I have zero desire to get up and change anything.
This problem is more common in modern women than you think, and I will tell what I think is the source of this bizarre behavior from most modern women. But before that, let's watch another video of the strange behavior to have an even better understanding of what most men go through in modern relationships.
I am 37 years old, and for the past 2.5 years, I have been struggling. I look in the mirror as a mom, as a 37-year-old woman, and I don't know the person that is looking back at me. I'm depressed. I have anxiety. 2 things I've never dealt with in my life before, ever. I don't know who I am. I feel like I'm lost. I go through my days and I live my life, and I live the same day over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And nothing ever changes. I don't know this person that I've become. I'm not happy with myself. I'm not happy with the way I treat my kids, with the way I treat my husband, with the way I treat myself. I don't know who I am. I'm completely lost. And this is just not me. Some days I don't want to even do anything. I don't want to move. And I'll come home after school drop off, and somehow it's 2 p.m. and it's time for pickup again. And I've literally done nothing but wallow in my sad state. This is not me.
Fellas, I will be very harsh on this issue. Listen, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. I repeat, you cannot turn a hoe into a housewife. Most modern women are not raised to be wives. They are thought to leave their best lives when they are young and trying to settle down later in life after being used up. Now, here is the problem with that. First, they collect so much trauma for being pumped and dumped by Chad and Tyrone that they will never recover from. Second, they cannot appreciate a normal relationship anymore because there is not enough drama to stimulate their emotions due to all their past trauma. Third, society has told them that it is all about themselves and how they feel. Society has taught them that they are better than men and that men are there to serve them. This woman is going through the same thing. She has so many videos of her crying for no reason. Now, before we watch some more tears of regret after her husband finally decided to replace her, let's see how she was heavily influenced by her TikTok followers to ask her husband for a divorce.
I have so many comments on all of my videos saying that I need to put myself first, and I need a vacation, and I need to have some self-care. I need to take care of me. I need to put myself first. I need to fill my cup because I can't pour into other people's cups when my cup is empty. I see that all the time. And so I took it upon myself to go see the hormone specialist, and I'm doing everything that I possibly can. I had individual therapy today. I do marriage counseling with my husband. I take Lexapro. I am medicated. And I'm also doing this 6-week gut healing. So I have all of these people telling me to put myself first and fill my own cup. And on the other hand, I have my husband. He made a list per our marriage counselor. We both made a list of what we need. And number 1 on his list was for me to put him and my kids before myself.
It is crazy to think that a wife will challenge her own husband's request because of what some strangers online are telling her to do. She herself admitted that she is the problem. She admitted that she has no desire to change anything, but at the same time, she is agreeing with everyone in her chat that says that her husband is the problem. And what is even crazier is that some days she wakes up feeling very fine and happy. Let's have a quick look at this phenomenon for a second.
Y'all, my mind is blown. It is Saturday morning, and I still feel amazing. I'm shocked, absolutely shocked, because a week ago, I was in such a depressed, sad state that the thought of feeling how I feel right now felt impossible. And I can't explain it. I can't understand it myself. But I'm happy. I have struggled for 2.5 years with depression and anxiety. And it's like something magical happened and it's just gone. And it's wild. It blows my mind. I wake up every morning not being able to believe that I wake up happy. Like I wake up in a good mood with energy and I want to live my life. And a month ago, I couldn't pull myself out of a black hole of darkness and depression and sadness and anxiety. And look at me now. I mean, the difference is I can't explain it. I can't explain it to myself. But something's working, y'all. Something's working. Saturday, I'm happy again. This is like unheard of.
It is all the consequences of the bad decisions they made in the past that are catching up to them. That is why a woman's past determines her future. Now, after pushing her husband to the limit because of all these dumb advice she got on the internet, she decided to ask her husband for a divorce, and he finally said yes and decided to start cutting her off little by little.
So y'all want to know the scariest thing, and it's happening to me now, is being a female, married. I'm 37. I have 2 kids. They're 5 and 7. And I've been a stay-at-home mom for the past 10 plus years. I have no income. I have no money. I use my husband's credit card and I use my husband's money. And 2 weeks ago, he told me that he wants to move forward with divorce. Today, I literally, like, I use an American Express credit card for everything. It's got my name on it, but obviously he pays the bill. He told me he's gonna cut it off, and I gotta like move all the automatic payments and stop using it. And he said, you need to start using your own card now. What card? I don't have a card. That is my card. Terrifying. I mean, I feel like a little girl who needs their mommy because I don't know how to take care of myself. I don't, like, it's just terrifying. Terrifying.
Her husband gave her everything, but it was still not enough for her to be happy. Now she is starting to realize the privilege she had by using someone else's money with zero worries. And then, a few weeks later, her husband proceeded to remove her completely from the credit card.
All right, y'all, so it happened. First of all, Happy New Year. Second of all, my American Express card was cut off about 3 days ago. And when I say I panicked, I went into like a full-blown panic. I found out because Apple Pay sent me a text message that said, this credit card is no longer available to use for Apple Pay. And my entire body went numb. And the panicking thoughts of, how am I going to pay for anything? How am I going to go grocery shopping? For the first time in a really long time, I got to really, $100 goes real fast. We went to Walmart and then we went to Publix, and pulling out my debit card to pay for $30 worth of stuff from Walmart and $70 worth of stuff from Publix, I have so many questions going around in my head. Like, I shouldn't be using cash for this. I should be using a credit card. I should be getting points from the grocery store. What am I doing? I don't know anything about finances. So I have some savings, but is that what I'm going to buy my groceries with? What in the world? I got to get my own credit card. There's so many questions in my head of you got to grow up and learn how to be financially independent. And I don't know how to do that. So I'm going to learn it, and I'm going to learn it, and I'm going to teach y'all all about it as I go. But holy panic when your credit card gets turned off. Oh my gosh, y'all, I thought I was dying. Stuff is expensive. Oh my gosh, I had to quickly realize within 30 minutes we spent over $100. No, you got to pull it back in. We got to rein it in a little.
There you have it, folks. I suspect that this woman had a pretty wild life before she got married, and that is why she felt trapped in this marriage. Let's do a little of maths so that you guys can grasp what I am trying to show you here. We know that this woman is 37, and she said that she's been a stay-at-home mom for a little over 10 years, and she's got 2 children who are respectively 5 and 7, which means that she probably got together with her husband about 12 years ago. 25 is typically the age where most modern women who had their hoe phase when they were younger try to lock down a nice guy to take care of them for the rest of their lives. But unfortunately, the trauma they accumulate in these streets, in college, or even in nightclubs follow them their entire life. Subsequently, they make their current husbands pay for the mistakes they made in the past. Fellas, protect yourselves against these types of women. And above all, don't forget to keep your head up, focus on your goals, and everything else will follow. I love you, and I appreciate you for all your support. Please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, and share to help push this content to more men in need. I'm out. Peace.